I was a person who did not know what copy-paste means.
As a woman, Emirati woman, wife, a mom, how did you manage to balance all of this? Take me through some of the challenges that you faced throughout your career to reach where you are right now.
They told me, why are you here? Why are you here?
Yeah, why are you here?
Yeah, why?
Women should go for a marketing, for
Yes.
commercial,
Yes.
for PR. How did you live this evolution of the country since you were young till now, seeing the country, mashallah, evolving? And
I don't believe in 100% equality.
where do you want to go with your wings if they are free?
Where I want to go,
Yeah.
the sky is, I don't know, my limit. Can I say sky is my limit?
I saw in your Instagram you have a passion for, I would qualify it as a unique makeup style. Yeah, imagine God is sitting with you and says, Khulood, what you want? I'm gonna make the 3 things that you are telling me right now happen for you now. Khulood Al-Awadi, thank you for accepting the invitation for my podcast. Hope you know the podcast. You are one of the leaders of the IT industry or the technology industry in the region. Before we talk about the professional, let's say, side, who is Khulood Al-Awadi?
Thank you very much, Badr, for giving me the opportunity to be part of your podcast and show up on your channel. I really wish you all the best. Simply, I'm a very simple human being, but with very complex ambition. This is what I can say and summarize maybe in a very short sentence. That's it.
Okay.
As a start.
Okay, amazing. When you said complex ambition, what do you mean by complex ambition?
Complex ambition means I cannot get enough.
Okay.
It might be an issue also. I don't know. Maybe I'm causing myself problems, but the more I succeed, or if I can call it success, the more I strive to do better and to perform well, the more I feel the need to excel further. So it's a complex ambition, which can be good, but it's a tiring feeling, you know? It's something that tires you out. Sometimes you feel like you have to constantly push, go the extra mile, and it's not enough. So, yeah.
Okay. Talking about success, take me through your pathway from the moment you start the IT engineering till where you are right now as a director of advanced technology services. Take me through this part of your life.
Well, if you talk about the profession, like career-wise or back to education time?
Let's take it from education, then career-wise.
Education. So the story is I never planned to study information technology.
Okay.
I dreamt about studying medicine, and that thing didn't happen. I thought like I was obligated to study IT at the beginning. So my mom, she kept pushing me and she told me, go for it. Believe it or not, my mother, she's not working, but she had the vision. She encouraged me to study IT, and she told me that you have to go for this profession, and I think there is a very good potential in future. Unwillingly, I joined this program, or let me say, I chose this profession. So I started to study information technology in Dubai Women's College, higher colleges of technology. And it was very difficult for me in the beginning. I was literally sometimes coming back home, complaining, crying to my mom used to, absorb this a lot. She used to encourage me and say, go on, continue. Like she was basically the light at the end of the tunnel. She told me, like, keep putting your best efforts into it, and you will reach wherever you want to reach. Believe it or not, today I can just say this piece of information. I was a person who did not know what copy-paste means.
Wow.
Yes, I want to say this today, really, Because it's about the journey, right? It's about the journey
True.
where you started and where you are ending. So I was a person who doesn't know how to copy and paste. The reason why is that, our use of technology was very limited at that point of time. Yes, I used a PC, but I was not that much into technology. And that's how difficult it was for me to cope with the requirement of, colleges and universities in UAE. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I was studying in a very good school, but I did not have the passion at that point of time or the interest to pursue and learn more about technology and IT. So I studied computer network engineering, and I have accomplished my bachelor degree through the same college. Then my career journey started, where I started as an intern as part of my study program. I was an intern in a couple of private sectors. To start, they challenged me with some hands-on network projects. I achieved everything with, as they say, flying colors. I even got offered some job opportunities at that point of time, which I did not pursue also. I started as a network administrator in the beginning of my career journey. I progressed then to senior engineer networks, and then deputy manager of communication, network and communication. Then the next step was manager operation, and then senior specialist technological innovation. And from there, now as we speak, alhamdulillah, I've became director of, forgot one more post there. Director of projects also. I was handling, I think you're aware about this. I'm not sure if I need to discuss this here today or not. Disclose it, because we were colleagues and team members.
You were my boss.
You are a team member. I don't use the word boss. I don't use this word really. So I was blessed to be part of one team with you.
Thank you.
Where I was director of projects. And then very recently, I'm currently handling advanced technology services, director of advanced technology services at Moro Hub, which is a digital diwa company. So from a girl who's struggling with copy-paste, I can proudly say and give hope to everyone there.
Yeah.
Even if they don't have the passion, because I did not have the passion at the beginning in this field. But when I entered this field, I found that I was doing well. And it was something that became part of me. Leadership, technical field, I think it became part of me. And I'm proud to say that today I'm almost where I want to be.
This is really powerful and amazing.
Yeah.
At different stages, because you started your education for something that you were not attracted to, and you proved to yourself that you can do it and you can excel on it. And on the top of that, to have the technology knowledge plus the managerial or the leadership skills.
Right.
It's not something which can found in the market easy, which expose you to the, let's say, a high leadership position in the country. So as a woman, Emirati woman, wife, a mom, how did you manage to balance all of this? It's very challenging, actually.
Yes, it is. It is challenging. I'm still balancing it. I hope I'm doing my best because my personality is whatever I do, I'm a bit hard on myself. So whatever I deliver, even at work or at home in my personal life, I always strive to do better. And I always feel that it's not enough. So I still strive to balance things out. It's never been easy. As a woman, excelling in such industries, you have to be as tough as I don't know, this rock here, you will face a lot of challenges. It's not easy. And this is normal even with men. So I'm not being biased here. If you're a man or a woman, coping with such rapidly changing dynamic fields, you always have to be up to date, ahead of your game. If you want to excel, if you want to progress, if you want to lay back and be in your comfort zone, then this is also possible. It's your choice. But to excel, I've had to do a lot of sacrifices where, I'm trying to balance things out. So whenever I need to give some more effort, for example, one day I have to stay for longer hours, I would try to compensate my family in another day, and so on. Sometimes, I will not lie, I feel like I'm taking this on myself. So what happens is, if I have to fulfill some objectives at my workplace, I will do it to the max. And when I go back home, I will make sure that I'm compensating whatever I need to do with the leftover time with my family, being okay with the idea of not having time for myself.
Okay, so you made peace with this part.
It's not very healthy, but I'm managing it and I'm able to balance it, I would say. So it's not always like this. Let's not exaggerate. But there are days where you have to be okay with this. There are days where you have to be flexible.
Okay. Take me through some of the challenges that you faced throughout your career to reach where you are right now in the professional
from where shall I start?
There's a lot.
There is a lot, but working hours, when you talk about working hours, it's not a mandate here. So don't get me wrong. So يعني alhamdulillah, the organizations where I have worked in along my career life, I have never faced a situation where management were forcing me to stay, for example, after working hours. It's not like that. It's your goal and where you want to position yourself. It's your achievements, your deliverables, how much you want to deliver by when. So basically, I'm putting these rules for myself. So if I want to achieve a result, maybe, how deliverables can be very, how can I say it? Sometimes, or most of the time, you will be facing a lot of challenging projects and deliverables, time-bound. So I'm putting these rules for myself where I'm trying to manage my time and break things into milestones. And I'm saying, okay, by this day or by this week, I have to achieve this. I'm just talking to myself. Leave the team. The team I'm also coaching, guiding, making sure they're on the right track, achieving whatever needs to be achieved on time. But I have my own agenda with myself also. So this agenda with myself, I make sure that I'm closing whatever I want to close. You got me? And this is what I try to do. So if this requires me to stay longer, then I stay longer. So working hours, this is one thing. Sometimes longer working hours, this has been a challenge. Sometimes, let me be transparent. Society in general, sometimes they might underestimate a woman in this field.
Okay, tell me more about it.
If they see a woman, a lady, who looks like I've been told multiple times, and I'm confident today to just say it during this podcast, they told me, why are you here? Why are you here?
Yeah, why are you here?
Yeah, why are you here?
Why?
You should be doing something in media, which is what we are doing
okay.
today, for example.
So they were right.
I don't mind. I love media. But I've received a lot of comments, to be very open here today, saying like, why are you here? What are you doing here backstage? They call the technology industry backstage. They don't know that this backstage is controlling the world.
Of course.
You know.
It is.
You know better.
Yeah.
So for me, I don't consider this backstage. It became part of me. I don't even know if I love it, but it's part of me. I cannot leave it. So underestimation, I would say, is a challenge which I did not face a lot, but it's one of the challenges. Some people will underestimate you and think, what would a woman do in this industry? How much of a change she can drive?
You know what? It's... I would not say it's relevant, but it comes to the mind of most of the men that technology, engineering is a field only for men, for male,
Yes.
right? And sometimes we think that, I would say it's under my responsibility, that sometimes this technology field is, this is what I believe before, don't get me wrong, that women should go for a marketing, for commercial, for PR, for media. Why? Because it's a soft spot where the women can have the passion, have the comfort to work, to perform, and in the same time to have this extra time because it's not that much demanding, quote unquote.
Yes.
While the technology field is very demanding, you have really to have a strong mindset to cope with projects, if we said with projects. Not everyone can cope and manage a project from A to Z.
Right.
While you put yourself and you jumped into this world of projects and of technology and you prove yourself. So
right.
Congratulations for that.
Thank you for this.
Yeah.
You know what, Badr? And I will say it again today. As much as I am with women empowerment, as much as I would like to see women leading key positions in the UAE, and we do have a lot of examples, let me tell you this thing, but I would also like to encourage them through this podcast today to broaden their mindset. Some women might not feel comfortable to leave their comfort zone. They are still preferring to have more flexibility, which is there. Flexibility is there, but you have to have this شو يقولون حق لياقة؟ قلت بالعربي.
Flexibility?
It's not the word I'm looking for, but what I'm trying to say is women...
agility, to be agile.
Agility, right. Yeah. Thank you. They need to be more agile. They need to be accepting. They need to reduce their sensitivity, park their heart aside, use their mind more, use their voice more, be open, be expressive, stop hiding.
Get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, just like live it. Just live it. You want it? Live it. So
it's true.
So this is what I'm trying to encourage also here today. Women who want to excel in such industries, any industry similar to technology, which requires a lot of dedication and critical thinking, analysis, patience, high durability.
Yes, it's true.
You need to be that flexible if you want to excel. Otherwise, we're not going to change anything. This idea which some people in society have will never change.
That's true. And when I came to Dubai in 2014, I saw a lot of, maybe it's not enough yet, but I saw a lot of women leading different departments, even in the government or semi-government. And they said, this society evolved in such quick time, and they made a huge impact and difference, and they encourage a lot of women to participate in the development of the country. So,
Yes.
mashallah, the United Arab Emirates is a very young country, and
Right.
it show and don't stop surprise the world in transverse in all the industries, in all the area of the society, that they are capable to go to extra mile, sometimes times 10 extra miles.
Yes, yes.
And I love that sorry, that the role of the woman in the UAE is really important.
It's
And
evolving, yes.
a lot. So talking about evolving, how did you live this evolution of the country since you were young till now, seeing the country, mashallah, evolving and growing? How does it impact your ambition? How it does impact your willingness to be more present in the economy of the country?
This is the reason behind my complex ambition, what you have just mentioned.
Okay.
It ignites me. You know, I always keep saying, like, I want to fly. I did not fly yet. This makes me want more. Why? It's not because I am competitive or anything. Leave the competition aside. I want to prove that I can be the woman who can shake hands with the other gender, which is men. I don't believe in 100% equality. Gender diversity is improving a lot in our Arabic countries and societies.
Of course.
But the chance which our leadership and their highnesses are giving us is a very golden chance which we should leverage.
Of course.
And we should make them proud.
Yeah, that's true.
So it is a responsibility. It's not something like I'm enjoying, like nice to have. If I'm given the responsibility, I have to show that their decision was right. So this drives me crazy, Badr. This evolution makes me want more. I want to show my capabilities because I know I did not show my full capability yet.
Yeah.
This is not
Full potential
potential
yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
This is not full potential yet. I'm just waiting to spread my wings.
You know, it's this impact that you are talking about. I think everyone who comes to Dubai, he feels the same thing.
Yes.
It's just I would say, the vision of Sheikh Zayed. I'm a big fan of Sheikh Zayed, and every time I'm watching his previous interviews or speech or poesy, there is a lot of wisdom that I miss nowadays in this world.
Yes,
Right? The
true.
way how he wanted to dream big, and at the time before 1970, we didn't have this
Right.
in the United Arab Emirates. And I have some friends back in France or Morocco who talk about Dubai and all that stuff. I said, normal because they have money. I said, they don't have oil, Dubai.
Yes. Yes.
They don't have resources, but they are resourceful.
Right.
They have the vision. It's like one of my mentors in the United States, all the time he was telling me, Badr, start with the end, where you want to go,
Very true.
dream of it,
Very true.
allow yourself to embrace it, and then reverse engineer. I want to have $20 million. Keep it there and go back and say, okay, how can I make $20
How
million?
can I reach there?
And he told me something. He told me, the universe, God for us, he will facilitate things for you. He will open doors for you as long as you have the belief on it.
Yes, very true.
And all this stuff, it comes to the vision of Sheikh Zayed, Allah yarhamu, and the vision of Mohamed bin Rashid.
صح.
It's blown my mind how he transformed the country, how everything is perfect. Some people, they told me, sorry, I'm taking a lot of time
No,
talking
no,
about it,
feel
but
free.
I'm passionate
enjoying
about
this discussion, really.
Thank you. I'm passionate about the vision of Sheikh Mohammed. He wants to be number one for everything. Everything is perfect, and some my friends back in France or in Morocco or elsewhere, they said, okay, this is just a bubble, this is not the real life. I said, it's wrong. It's a life for some people.
Right, we are actually living it.
Exactly.
They have imagined it, you know.
Yeah.
So the power of thinking, sometimes, Badr, believe me, although it might seem very far to happen, but I started believing in this saying very much. The more you think about something, the more you are closer to become this something.
It's true.
So I believe our leadership and their highnesses in UAE, they dreamt about this earlier. They imagined it. They kept thinking about it, which led them to take the right action, course of action, to reach to it.
Yes.
And we are living it today. So it's really aspiring.
Exactly.
It's aspiring, and
Exactly.
it's and let me tell you one thing. Here in the UAE, we are. You can consider UAE, Dubai, a big team. So teamwork is something which can be applied also on country level. So it's a big team of multinational players, key players. Each one of them is fulfilling their own role to create this big successful story.
That's true. That's true. And all the people coming to your point, just to confirm the point that everyone who is living in the UAE, especially in Dubai and Abu Dhabi, big cities, they want to go an extra mile. They want to get out of their control zone because they feel that there is more to life comparing to what they used to live.
Yes,
See, it's like, come to Dubai, you can dream.
True,
You
exactly.
can dream. So now I can rely to your feeling that your wings are not spread yet. Yeah.
Yes, because I feel like I can give more.
Where do you want to go with your wings if they are free?
Where I want to go,
Yeah.
the sky is, I don't know, my limit. Can I say sky is my limit?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to go so far, very far, as far as I can.
Okay. If you have a chance to have a one-to-one talk with God.
I have a lot of one-to-one talks with God.
Okay, great. And he asked you the question.
He answered me.
He answered you.
Yes.
Okay.
A couple of times.
Okay, so you have the answer where you want to go with your with your wings.
I asked and he answered.
Okay.
But I want to hear your question.
Well, question is very simply just to have a one-to-one talk with God, and he will give you the open window to ask three things, and he will make them happen for you straight away.
Okay.
Yeah.
That kind of question.
Yeah. What would be those three things?
To fulfill something for me, you mean?
Yeah.
Something I can get now?
Yeah, imagine God is sitting with you and says, Khulood, what you want? I'm going to make the three things that you were telling me right now happen for you now.
Okay, very nice question. First request would be to ensure a place for my family and myself in Jannah.
MashaAllah.
This is something like we keep running behind goals here and we forget the bigger goal. So I want this to be granted if I can have this granted for me. This is number one. Number two, I would ask for health for me and my family also. As long as we are living, I would like to have everyone around me healthy, including myself, to take care of them, and vice versa. So these are two things. And number three, to give me the wings. I want my wings as soon as possible.
Okay. So
I want my wings.
You want the wings, or you want the direction where to go with the wings?
He's leading me through the direction already. He's leading me. I believe that I'm. Can I do some Can I explain something in Arabic?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
تعرف التوكل على الله.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
When you يعني لما تتوكل على ربك forget خلاص you're on the right direction. Just wait.
Yeah.
Waiting can be very hard.
So maybe the timing is not the sweet spot yet.
It's very difficult.
Maybe God is testing your patience.
Yes, I
Yeah.
think so. I think so. For many reasons. I
Yeah.
don't believe it's only testing. God drives your life
Of
better.
course, yeah.
If something you want and you're expecting, for example, or hoping for this thing to happen today, let's say, you don't know, you never know. Maybe God delayed it and decided that it needs to happen after 1 year, because if it happens today, something will harm you, something will harm your family, something will harm you at work, something will be there.
I'm a big believer in this.
Yeah,
by the
he
way.
will be protecting
Yeah.
you. It will be something for your own benefit and your own good. So this is why I'm a very strong believer. And I usually have a lot of one-to-one talks with my God.
So what kind of sign or messages he's sending you to answer your questions?
Oh, you want to go inside my head better and see what kind of messages I'm getting from God.
Share with me, I cannot jump into
God is telling me just wait. He's telling me just wait. You will get what you want.
This is a moment of faith, right?
Moment of faith, because better in this life, you do your best and let God take care of the rest. You cannot change things. Sometimes, this is one of the challenges, which we were talking also, if we are talking openly here today. You have to be very patient. You have to accept everything with small exceptions. There are some things that you shouldn't accept also at the same time.
Yeah.
But all in all, you have to be open, accept change, accept pain, anything that comes into your way, and strengthen your faith in God.
You know, you're talking about pain. Sometimes people they define the pain as something bad. For me personally, pain is not something bad. It's a beautiful thing that can happen to the person, meaning that transformation is happening. Change is happening in any area.
Depending on your personality.
Yeah.
Some people, they deal with pain weekly, or I don't want to say weekly, but they freeze.
Yeah.
They collapse. They give up. Which is, see, we are human beings. It's normal to react to pain normally. So if I face any kind of pain, I will have to react normally and feel sad for a while. I will react. I'm a human being. But how will I deal with the شو الأثر مال البين؟
Impact.
مش الإمباكت. Thank you. We have someone here helping in the background.
Hi.
How will you deal with the scar? Will you let the scar control you? Well, the answer is also a little bit complex in my opinion. So the scar will keep coming back because it's a scar. It's already there. خلاص, it's there. It will keep hijacking your brain. You want to forget it, it comes back. Kick it out of your brain.
No, can't.
It comes back.
You can't.
It comes back. So what to do now? My way of dealing with scar and pain is using it. I've said this also before to a couple of people. I use it to fuel me.
Yeah.
So all the sorrow, all the pain, because no one's life is perfect.
Of course.
This is something that we all know. All the sorrow and pain and anger and everything I faced in my life, since I was a child up until now, I just do some compression. And then I always refer to this like a ball of fire. I end up having a very, ignited ball of fire, and I put it inside.
Interesting.
Yes. Really, I'm telling you, this is what I visualize what I do. This ball of fire, it has a lot of anger, a lot of pain, many things. I control this ball.
How?
I use whatever I want to. It's like a battery, like a backup for me.
Okay.
So whenever I need to use anger, I have anger there. Take it out. I want to use it now. Pain is just driver for me. Pain makes me want to prove things. Pain makes me want to change everything.
Interesting. And have you ever made peace with this ball of anger and you keep it with yourself, or you didn't make peace at all with this
I think
ball
I
of anger?
didn't make peace, to be honest.
Yeah.
I didn't make peace. But I'm using it. I think I'm using it. It's not using me. I hope I'm right. I'm using it. So I'm using this to conquer the world.
And if we remove this ball of pain and we put something else, something more...
No.
No?
No, I will
You are
be a
not ready for
different
it.
Khulood.
Really?
I don't want that Khulood. I will be much softer.
It's bad to be softer?
Yeah, I think like you have to be, it's not like it's bad, but it's the way I want to be or go about things in life. It's not the opposite of being softer, but I would want to have this strength because I was once softer. I was a very different person.
It's really powerful how we can evolve, how we can change. For me, it was the opposite side.
You were the opposite?
I was the opposite side. From 2007, 8, whatever, till 2017, I was having this ball of anger, of fire that was driving me. But again, one gift of my God, I crashed, literally.
Crashed meaning?
Crashed meaning...
Physically?
It was depression.
Oh,
yeah, it's physically.
I see.
It's like my body and my mind were not aligned at all. Because I was keeping
officially.
Something... Yeah.
Okay.
It was not... it was not me. I was just drove by something which I shouldn't keep with me for a long time.
Okay.
And then 2016, I start completely new, different stuff. And I said, okay, why I am keeping this? Because at that time, I was in a big need to have something as a drive. If I didn't have this ball of anger, I couldn't reach where I am right now.
So you used it?
Yeah, I used it very well, but it's used me. It's opposite of you, because now you told me that you know how to use this ball. It's like a battery.
I'm controlling. Don't get me wrong. See, if I would put a percentage for how much I can control this, I'm controlling it like 99%, 98%. There is just 1 or 2% where it comes and tries to control me. I'm not perfect. I'm still a human being. Sometimes it wants to take over me. And I feel this, I feel like I'm down and I want to collapse. But I don't know how I can, there is like 1 second where I can flip back and just take control over it.
This is the survival instinct that's take
Something
over quickly.
Like this. Yes, survival. I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
instinct.
Because you cannot stay like a slave of your past pain or problems or whatever you face in life. Otherwise, you're going to stay where you are and you will not achieve anything.
Yeah, that's some people, they need the fuel, They need the fuel to go forward and to achieve things. But in the same time, just we need to be aware sometimes to not be used by this fuel that can lead us to because as you said, if we remove this ball of anger, it will be someone else. It will be a different Khulood. It will be a different version of Khulood, meaning that your gut, it's telling you that you have some external things.
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
I know it. I know it. I admit it, and I like it. And I want to continue using this. I don't know if it's right or wrong.
No, it's not about right or wrong.
But I mean, I'm being just, very honest here today.
Some people, they need it, Khulood. They need it to keep going where they are.
Yes.
My point here is just sometimes we just need to be aware where
it's taking you.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
For me, I mean, I just want to fly.
Okay.
So
okay.
It's positive.
Yeah. Let's start talking psychology. I'm a big fan of psychology. I will stop talking about psychology.
Feel free.
I saw in your Instagram you have a passion for, I would qualify it as a unique makeup style, photo shooting.
Right.
Now I'm seeing Khulood that I know versus Khulood with her passion. For me, it's a completely different person.
Thank you.
Tell me more about Khulood in Instagram and her world in Instagram.
I want to thank you that you are telling me these are two separate.
Yeah.
Because it was one of my goals to make them completely separate. So usually I don't mix between these two personalities. So this Instagram thing, it's like a hobby or a passion, which I used to, believe it or not, I used to do it for myself many years back. This goes back to 2013, 14, I think so. Whenever I had free time, which I don't have anymore, not much, I used to play around with colors. I like to use mix colors together, create specifically artistic makeup looks. So those artistic makeup looks were attracting me. So not the typical kind of makeup, the one which is like even drawing on the face, for example, illusion makeup.
Yeah, I saw that. That's why I said it's very unique. I think this is the first time I'm seeing something. I'm a man, I'm not into. I don't know the difference, but this one, it has a style.
Yes.
It has a message. It has some deep meaning behind it.
Right.
I'm really interested to know what is the meaning behind this.
So the meaning behind this is that I felt at that point of time that I'm releasing some energy, saying to everyone that I'm different. And I said it without even talking, so it was nice. Whenever I created this different makeup look, artistic, people used to comment saying, wow, that's different. So there you go. I don't have to tell them that I'm different. I feel different, so I like to translate what's inside. Even my taste in fashion, the pieces I select, for example, to wear, following the same approach. I like to be different, or I like to differentiate myself from the norm or the standard. I've been like this better for my whole life, even before exposing myself on social media. I used to do this, like, for example, family members, close friends, they used to know me since the beginning, a very long time back. I had some a different taste usually, and sometimes it's very catchy, sometimes it's very strange. So people would be interested to know more about it. Then I said, why not portray this hobby, I would say, if I can put it this way, on social media just for fun. So I started posting these looks. So these looks, I spent hours, for example, per look, because, I don't have any team to help me with this. I'm the one who's applying the colors, doing the styling, taking the photos, editing, posting, all these things. So it took a lot of time and effort. And with time, to be very honest, and as I got busier with my career, I find myself having less time to pursue this part of my life also. So
and you are missing this part, this creative part of your life.
Also, to be honest, it started like just expressing myself as a hobby. Then people started bringing my attention to something. They told me, Khulood, you have a skill which is, they see it's a unique skill. Okay,
I call it a gift, to be honest.
Thank you
It's a
very
gift.
much.
Yeah.
Like in some people' opinion, they are telling me, yes, it's like something that you should leverage on. Why you don't try to leverage this and make some create business out of it? I would say like do it more professionally. I couldn't because I was so invested in my career. I will not lie to you. Today, if I was proceeding with the contracts which I signed at some point of time with some very big names here in Dubai, which I don't want to mention today.
Yeah.
Yes.
No marketing.
Yes, I don't want to do marketing. I signed some very big contracts. If I had put like more effort and time into it, I think I would have progressed further in this field. But I think I chose to prioritize my career. I continue to choose my career.
I think it's still your calling to achieve what's the message again from God is telling you where to go right now.
Right.
And there is no, I mean, it's not a problem, to boast something.
Yes.
To pursue, to achieve whatever you feel in your heart right now to do it. My point is just what you want to express throughout those I would say artistic figures that you are doing. What is the message? Because you told me you want to share outside that you are different. If you don't have to sign and just to write or just to speak, it is the same thing than drawing, or it's completely different?
No, it's completely different. I wouldn't look at it as drawing. I would look at it as statement. Saying that I'm different in what I do, and here are some of the capabilities I also have on the other side of the world. Like I can also do this. That's all.
So we can agree or not that this is a gift for you. For example, God, he didn't give me these gifts, but
Yes.
he gave it to you.
Right.
So maybe there is some message behind it. We don't know.
One thing maybe I can say, maybe I inherited it from my mom also. So my mother also was very good at drawing. My mom draws a lot, by the way. Painting, drawing, and also she used to do a lot of also makeup looks before when she was younger. So some people tell me that maybe you're like your mom. Yeah, but the reason why I choose not to pursue it professionally that much is because I've invested a lot of time and effort in another domain.
Okay. So maybe time will come and maybe you will.
Maybe I'm
more.
not refusing any opportunity or something. Don't get me wrong. I'm open. But it's not. I don't know. Like I think God is drawing some different route for me.
Yeah.
You know how many chances I had even at media with some also well-known channels where I've done also some auditions and everything went well. They were also they were even telling me like, did you do this before, or it's like, is it your first time? Wallah. I told them no, I'm doing something totally different, again with this comment. People are telling me, what are you doing in technology? I told them like, no, I've never done this before. And things never progressed. I face this a lot. Whenever I get approached, I don't approach, they approach me. In different fields. Subhanallah. They approach me, Badr. I fulfill all the requirements with flying colors and things don't move. It's like I'm destined for something else. This I believe 1000%. Khalas. By now I know I'm destined for something else. No matter how much I keep pushing, don't tell me media, don't tell me social media, makeup. There is something. In fact, let me tell you one more thing. I'm exposing a lot of things today in this podcast.
This is the goal.
Yes, this is the goal. And we want people to enjoy this transparent discussion. Otherwise, there is no value. I constantly feel, and I even tell my family, I feel that I'm somewhere else. I swear. The exact person who's sitting now in front of you, I feel like I have lived something and I came back.
Came back?
Yes. It's like, I know I'm somewhere else. It's not like I don't belong here or I don't belong now. There is some place which is for me. It's there, but why did I come back? Can you imagine?
I imagine. And I believe, do you believe in the, what they call it? Not the other life, but there is different lives. We said that we have different lives, right?
Dimensions. I've heard about this thing.
Exactly.
I've heard about this thing, yes. Yeah. Dimensions. Yeah. I don't know if it's dimensions, but it's like, and this is what's driving me crazy. This is what's driving me crazy. This is what's causing my complex ambition. This is what's causing me to want to just spread my wings. Is that I know there is one spot which, like, it's like someone just took me back and I'm just waiting to go back to my home. It's something like this. I'm trying to explain it. It's just like I'm longing for it. I'm longing for it. I'm just waiting for this place. Where is it?
What about enjoying
where you are right now?
Where we are right now, and then fueling ourselves with what we have around us, the energy that's surrounding us, the family, the love of the family, of the kids, of the husband, of the mom.
This is something, if we don't do this, we will not be able to continue life.
Yeah.
So I still do this also. But there is something always in the back of my mind. Enjoying every moment with everyone. Always saying, Allahumma laka alhamdu hatta tarda, wa laka alhamdu idha radayt, wa laka alhamdu ba'da rida. But I told you, complex ambition.
So the thing is, I wish we had more time, because now it's start to get really interesting.
Yes.
I know you are super busy. I will not take a lot of time from you, but
feel free.
I'm sure we will have another podcast. I promise you.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Because you touch a nerve that's really interesting to me. Why we are, linking the complex ambition with the feeling of the belonging that you have right now. Why it's linked for me? I'm not seeing the spot where
because it's still around my career. This complex ambition, it's career driven or career oriented, and the longing is also career oriented.
Okay.
So sometimes I feel like things are not matching yet.
Okay, we'll have a time to discuss this in
I'll be
second season.
More than glad to be your guest again.
But we are not finished yet.
Okay, please go ahead.
So let's imagine, Khulood, we are 2023 now. We meet again in 2026, inshallah.
Okay, 3 years.
3 years from now. And you will tell me, Badr, the last 3 years were just amazing because I achieved things in my professional, personal, and feel free to answer. And this is what happened the last 3 years. This is what made me really happier, fulfilled, satisfied in my life. So projections for 3 years from now.
So you want me to talk about where I'm going to be after 3 years and how I reached there?
Yeah.
3 years, I hope I can have my wings.
Mm-hmm.
This is number one.
We still don't know where we go.
Yeah.
But let's imagine.
Yes. I hope right things can happen and I can fulfill my ambition. How I will get there or what happened 3 years back, I will tell you what happened. Everyone realized the truth.
Oh.
Okay. People who were supposed to be recognized got recognized.
Mm-hmm.
People who were supposed to be how can I say it? يعني let's put it this way, like and again I'm answering this because you are giving me this very specific question, asking me where I will be in 2026 and what happened for me to be there.
Yeah, exactly.
So let me put it this way. I think يعني كل واحد ياخذ يعني مثل ما يقولون ما يستحق يعني every person by that time should get what they deserve. I've done my best. I've continued to do my best. I hope I'm doing يعني my best. I strive صراحة. I've done my best. I've changed some things in my life. My mindset. I had to change my mindset.
You're saying?
I had to because let me use one example here which they will like. You know when you go to the gym and you try to do, for example, power lifting or what they call it. The more weight you carry, the more your muscle gets stronger and you feel pain.
Of course.
So for me to, after my muscle gets used to some certain level of pain, I have to increase the weight.
Yeah.
So this is what I try to do during these 3 years, is stop making a problem out of things that can just, just try to be more flexible.
Yeah, letting go.
Let go of things, be more flexible, I became even more professional. And I managed my time better. I was successful in ending some toxic relationships, I would say. And I had better control over my fireball.
Okay.
Yes.
Last question from my side. Who is your role model in this life?
Oh. One. So career and ambition-wise?
Role model. It can be anything.
Mohamed bin Rashid Al Maktoum.
Why?
My dream was to work or be honored to be part of his team. Why? Because I know I can add a lot of value.
Yeah.
I would have been very blessed. So, career-wise, I would say he's my role model. Personal life, my mother.
Bless her.
My mother, of course my father, بس my mother في النهاية بعد the relationship between mother and daughter is a little bit different.
Yeah.
And I want to also extend my thanks to my husband.
Okay.
Which he helps a lot to support me, because he could have just asked me to, you know, stop everything, not pursue my dreams. But I really appreciate his support and help.
That's really nice. It's really nice.
Yes, I want to take this moment to mention this.
Okay, you're welcome.
Yes.
Thank you so much
Wallah,
for
thank
your
you,
time.
Badr.
I promise you, if you allow me to invite you for a second session,
Sure.
because I am sure we had a lot of things to discuss and to
This is part
elaborate. Yeah, exactly. Is part one. It's really honor that you accept the invitation to my
Honor
podcast.
is mine, Wallah.
Thank you
Honor
so
is
much.
mine.
It's really amazing discussion, and I wish you all the best. And thank you for sharing, for your transparency, for the authenticity,
Always.
and sharing from a place of caring, a place of love to your family, and also the inspiration that you spread to the women here and the everyone in the UAE. So thank you so much.
Thank you for this opportunity, Badr, and you continue to surprise me. I really wish you all the best, and inshallah, this podcast and your channel continues to grow, and you achieve all the success you want.
Thank you so much.
Inshallah.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.